What's up everyone, I'm Micah. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. In this video I just really wanted to just speak about like dressing up a bit more, and not really dressing up as in like suits and tuxedos and that kind of stuff. Just dressing up as in wearing just a nice button down and just not dressing as casual. It's dressing up but it's also casual, but not that casual. You'll kind of see what I'm referring to when I show you all the different outfits. But yeah, I just wanted to do a video just specifically just showing you all some different ideas on how to dress up, and obviously just dressing according to the temperature. Since we're in the summertime, it's hot outside, so obviously you don't want to be burning up wearing a ton of different layers. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. So like I said earlier, when I mean dressing up, I'm mainly just basically referring to a button down and just wearing a nice pair of chinos, or maybe like even dress pants. It doesn't always have to be chinos. I'm trying to remember the different outfits that I picked. I don't think I have any that are shorts, if I'm not mistaken. I want to say all these are like chinos, dress pants, and maybe even a pair of jeans, if that counts as dressing up. I feel like you can wear jeans and have the outfit look a bit more dressy. It won't be obviously adequate for certain occasions, whatnot, but the outfit will still be just a lot more dressy, formal. I feel like that's the better word to use. The outfit would be a bit more formal than if you were to wear obviously like sweatpants or something like that. Anyway, jumping on to the first outfit here, you just can't go wrong with a regular, now I can't tell if this is chambray or if this is a light blue button down, but I think it may be kind of chambray-ish. But anyway, this guy here has on this light blue button down. Under that, as you can see, he has on a tank top. He has like the top maybe 3 or 4 buttons unbuttoned. That's usually what I do with every tank top that I wear, especially during the summertime. The top few buttons are always going to be unbuttoned. With these pants, if I'm not mistaken, I want to say these are just like some flat front dress pants. I can't tell if they're pleated or not, but I think these are flat front dress pants, and they're just an eggshellish stone color. I'm not exactly sure what you call that, because it's not exactly white. As you can see, it's kind of an off-white or eggshell color, and he paired it with some black loafers. Very simple outfit, not a lot going on. In regards to accessories though, you can see the watch he's wearing. He has a couple of rings on his fingers, the sunglasses, all those different things just help contribute to the outfit. And I feel like I mention this about every video, especially during the summertime where your different accessories can be seen. And it's my opinion that accessories just always, they help any outfit. I haven't seen them hurt an outfit. Don't wear every accessory that you have and look like a clown, but wearing some nice bracelets or a watch, obviously I feel like that's the one accessory that should be worn regardless of wherever you're going. But some bracelets, a watch, or even a couple of necklaces, like stacking necklaces, all that looks nice, and it would only help your outfit. I don't think it will hurt it in any way. So that's why I'm always just such a big proponent of wearing accessories, because they just spruce up any outfit and make it look a lot better. So as you see with the common theme here of these different outfits, they're just kind of wearing button downs, but they're just a bit more relaxed than obviously having it buttoned all the way up and the sleeves all the way down. You can roll the sleeves up, make the outfit look a bit more relaxed, have the top few buttons unbuttoned, it looks more relaxed. So just kind of like that. Anyway, here this guy has on this shirt, and it looks like it's kind of satiny. Now I'm not exactly sure of the material, but it looks a little like satin-like. Anyway, he has on this light gray shirt. You see it has the black piping, and he has it tucked into these flat front dress pants, and they're just a regular dark gray dress pant and some black shoes. I can't exactly see what's going on with the shoes here. They look like they have laces. So I was about to say loafers, but I don't think those are loafers at all. He has on some black shoes though. That's what I can see. In regards to accessories, I want to say the sunglasses are the only accessory that I'm seeing, but he could have on bracelets or something, or maybe a watch that just isn't, it could be covered by the button down. I probably doesn't have on any of that, but it could just be covered by the button down. That's definitely what I would wear, like some necklaces, especially since that whole neck area is open, and it would make the outfit look better. Now here, moving on to this next outfit, we still have this whole loafer thing going on, just because it dresses up an outfit, but they're also easy to put on and just comfortable to wear. You could just slip them on and you're on your way. Anyway, here this guy has on this peach colored button down. As you can see, he only has like 3 buttons unbuttoned, like in the middle. He paired it with these look like they could be like some type of work pants. I could be wrong, but it's kind of reminding me of like the Dickies and Carhartt type pants. Like I said, I could be very wrong, but who knows. And these are definitely not loafers. These are just like some kind of Oxford style shoe. I don't know why I thought he had on loafers originally when I saw this outfit. Anyway, in regards to accessories though, I see he has on a bracelet on one wrist and a watch on another. The sunglasses he's also wearing, and I think that may be it, but very simple outfits like this, you know, nice summery colors with the peach and the, you know, the light colored pants. They look nice, and you know, this is kind of like a dressed up outfit. It's not very dressed up, but it's more dressed up than your average summer outfit. Now this outfit here actually involves a pair of jeans, so like I said, I think just one of the outfits has jeans in them, but it's still just a bit more dressed up, like I said, than other things people wear during this time of year. Anyway, here this guy has on this light blue button down, just a striped light blue button down. He paired them with these dark wash jeans and these, I have no idea what kind of shoes these are, but they have a kind of a tannish color to them, or I was about to say butter yellow, but that's definitely darker than a butter yellow. It's kind of like gold actually, like these gold shoes. Anyway, in regards to accessories, some kind of things that just caught my attention. The bracelet he has on, you can see a watch on his other wrist. It's just kind of hidden, you know. The sunglasses also, you know, just different accessories to make the outfit look better. Also this sweater that he has coming over his shoulders. Obviously if it's 90 something degrees outside, you would never wear that sweater, so I guess that's just for the look of it, because you know, in practicality he's not going to wear that. Well, I assume he won't wear it. And this also could have been, you know, in a different season. It could have been in the spring or the fall or something like that. So applying this to the summer season, you know, that's obviously not gonna happen, but still just a simple outfit. But I just love the light blue button down, so that's why I've always just shown different outfits when they have those, because they just always catch my attention. And finally, I feel like I may have shown this outfit before, maybe like months ago or so. I'm not exactly sure the theme or the title of the video where I showed this outfit, so I'm gonna show it again because it applies to this topic here. Here this guy has on this light blue button down, as you can see. It looks a little chambray, but I think it's just a regular light blue button down, and he has that tucked in with like the half in half out tuck situation into these dark gray dress pants, and they're just some flat front dress pants and these white sneakers, and they're just a very sleek sneaker. And if I'm not mistaken, they're kind of looking like they're like the Stan Smiths or those Alexander McQueen shoes that people were wearing at one point. Anyway, in regards to accessories, I can't see his wrists or hands or anything to know what's going on in that area. The hat and the sunglasses are the only things I can see, but it's also still just a very simple outfit, and he may just be going for that clean look of not wearing any jewelry, so that's why I'm not, you know, really looking. Well, I'm looking for the jewelry, but he may not have any on, so that's why I'm really, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. He may be going for the clean look, you know, not wearing any jewelry, and like I said before, I see nothing wrong with that. I wouldn't do it, but it still just looks nice when I see people do it, so that's why I just show certain outfits. But anyway, perfect summer outfit here. So like I said, when dressing up during the summertime, I feel like your options are kind of limited, just because, you know, obviously if it's in the 80s or 90s or even over 100 or near 100, you're not going to be wanting to wear a whole suit and with the different layers with the button downs and the blazer. Obviously, you know, for certain occasions you may have to do it and just brave the elements, but you know, just for going out for your everyday thing, or if you want to dress up to a dinner or something like that, I feel like these different options would be a bit more adequate, just because they work for the season and they also just are a bit more dressy than your average summer outfit. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like it. If you did enjoy it, subscribe to my channel because I post on here twice a week. And follow me over on Instagram as well at Micah Akins, just so you can keep up with me, see everything that I'm doing, see what I'm wearing, and I will see you all in the next video.